North Carolina. Theo, you have a question for Brooks Jackson.
Good evening, Mr. Jackson. Good evening, Mr. Russert.
Good evening.
Yes, Mr. Russert, I've noticed on other shows when people call and ask you a question, they're immediately cut off. Can I ask you a question before my question for Mr. Jackson without getting cut off?
Well, I never cut people off.
Well, can you
why don't you ask Mr. Jackson the question first? He's my guest. I'd like to give him an opportunity to ask.
My question for you, Mr. Russert, is in October '94, you got $20,000 from the American Banking Association.
Go ahead.
From the American...
Wait. Go ahead.
Hello? Yes, I'm still on the air.
All right.
Yes, am I still on the air? Hello?
Do you have a question for Brooks Jackson? And I'll be glad to...
Yes, I'd like to know about the $20,000 from the American Banking Association that you got for interviewing Bob Dole, Mr. Russert.
Actually, I think what the caller is referring to, and I'll get back to your interview, is that on Columbus Day, I interviewed Bob Rubin and Bob Dole in front of 2,000 people. The transcript's available. I'll be glad if you leave your name and address to send it to you. And I think you'll find the interview quite aggressive and quite interesting and quite newsworthy. But Brooks, let me go back to the subject at hand.